What up guys, welcome back. I haven't made videos in quite a bit, but today I am getting my valve covers and I got the intake. We painted it and cleaned up the engine. And let me show you how first of all, this is what I used on the intake. This guy. See if you guys can see it. Plastic paint is for the engine covers. That's black. Let me show you the intake, how it came out. So before I got the engine, whoever had the engine had clear coated it. So I clear coated pretty much the whole engine. So I took this to work. We have like a solvent, water solvent type cleaner. And I put it in there, and then I cleaned it off with what do you call, like a pressure washer with hot water, and it came out pretty clean. So here's the results after I painted it. Looks pretty clean. Let me put it over here. There it is. This is now that I have painted it. It does have like a few scratches that I found here, as you can see right here. Those don't come off, so I just whatever. But it looks way better. Clean. I just gave it I didn't give it like a real tight. How do you say? Like a lot of spray over. I just kind of went really fast through it. Really light coatings. And I've left this out here for about I think this is like the third day out here, so it's been curing for 3 days. And looks actually looks pretty new from what it looks. What do you guys think? I think it looks actually brand new, way better. Let's see how it holds up in the long run, but so far it looks so good. And we're gonna install the injectors and the fuel rails from the Holly. So I'll make a video on that one, how to install that. Okay, so now that I updated you guys on that, now I'm gonna do the wrinkle paint with this guy. Still the same brand, I believe, the VHT brand, but it's the Wrinkle Plus, so you get these at the auto parts store. I'm gonna do that on valve covers. So I got them already prepped, ready, and masked out. I'll do the one down there. You can see there. We're ready to do that. And then I also got these ICT billets for the coils. So that'll be there instead of using the old ones. These ugly old crusty ones. These are the stock ones. They don't look bad, but for the price of these, they're not too bad. Just might as well get these billet ones. And these should end up like so. Something like that. So I gotta clean those up too. But I forgot to order the, what do you say? Yet to install these coils, you need some spacers to go with this. So I didn't know about that until I tried to put them on. And then also another thing I did was paint the crank, because this thing was super rusty, so I painted it, give it a quick color paint. Also painted, let me see, the water pump. So I also cleaned all these out in my job. Tensioner, water pump. For this one, this is like just plain aluminum paint, and then I repainted this black. It was really ugly too. Everything had a clear coat, so whoever had this engine before I did just clear coat blasted the whole engine. Now they got old and heat cycle, they just started peeling. So for the aluminum parts, I used this guy. See if you can see it. Yeah, here I'll show you which brand it was, or it's that one. So I also got this at the auto parts store. So I got this at the O'Reilly's. This I got it on Amazon. I'll show you what's the number so you guys could order it if you like. And then this is the black paint. This one I actually got it at O'Reilly's also. Oh, actually, yeah, I didn't get this all on O'Reilly's. I got this on Amazon also. Sorry. So let's see if I can make it focus. Focus, there you go. So that's for those. Alright, so I'm gonna get going on the wrinkled red paint so I can put this engine back together again. And yeah, so show you here in a bit. So before I started painting this, I already masked off a couple like I said earlier. But I put on this little aluminum bracket and I forgot to mask off these sides. So I'm gonna have to remask off this because I forgot to mask those ones. I forgot to mask up these and this one. So I'm gonna show you a quick way to mask off stuff without using a razor. You're gonna need one of these files right here. Just need a little bit. Put it on there. Put it on here. Push it down. Push both of them down. Now to get the perfect circles like I did on here, let's see if I could put it closer. So what we're gonna do is pass the file, like, you don't even need to do it that bad, just like that hard, just give it a quick and a rub on it. Don't need to do it very gently. Okay, and this should come off. Push that down. Push that, and you see how it comes out very easy? I'll show you in the next one also. Let me show you on this one. Let's see if you can see. Let's go back here. Come on. Okay, I'll show you here your file. Just kind of pass it. It'll remove the tape very easily. See if it got it all. Just remove it. Just a little bit right there, and you'll get that perfect. There you go.
Perfect.
Okay, well, let me show you. I just finished painting the valve covers with the wrinkled paint. Still needs to cure. Should have done a little better on cleaning up some imperfections on the casting side, but you gotta put this stuff real heavy. See, like actually I might have blocked it, like right here you'll see some imperfections in there, but hopefully when it wrinkles up it kind of hides it. But I think if anybody's trying to do this, maybe sand it down or all those imperfections before, because it looked like it was painted before. I don't know if you could see on here on the camera, there's like a wave right here where it used to be painted. You kind of see it, so that might show, but whatever. Oh, and you could see here, look, the little bumps. So now I'm just gonna pass a heat gun on it, because it says you're supposed to put heat on it. So let me get it closer over here. So yeah, you gotta put a heavy load on this. So I'm just gonna warm it up. I almost went through the whole can on these valve covers. So I want to make it really really thick. It's starting to wrinkle up a little bit, but it says it should cure like in 24, 48 hours. And yeah, so hopefully it comes out good, or else I'm gonna be pissed. Other than that, I think I'm done spraying them down. So let me keep hitting it with a hot air gun and see what happens. So here I'm back at it. Let me show you what's going on here. Look. So you could see most of this is wrinkled, but this side's not wrinkled. I was adding a little bit more heat to it, and now it's getting wrinkled, so you do need to put some heat. So let's put some more heat into it. Let's see. It'll probably start wrinkling it up. It's working, it's wrinkling it up. So if you don't see this thing wrinkling up, add some heat. Or it says you can put it in the oven. I don't have an oven to throw this in exactly right now, but this heat gun should start working now. Okay, well, we're back. I took it out of the oven, but I guess what happened, as you can see here, it has the wrinkle on here, but over here in some spots in the center it has the wrinkle, except for too much on the other ends, as you can see. But it's alright, whatever. I am not taking all of this stuff off. It worked okay. I think my only issue was I put too much paint on it. I think if I would have put less layers, I think it would have worked fine. For some reason right here it worked perfect, over here it didn't, but it is what it is. Anyways, not a show car or anything, it's more like a drift car, so I'm gonna throw it in here. As you can show you, have it all apart. I took everything up front apart. I actually painted that thing, the pulleys, because they were like faded. We're gonna paint this, so whatever, it's not a big deal. Actually, I painted the intake manifold like I showed you earlier, so it should be alright. I don't know, that's what I'm saying. I think I put too much paint on it. I think if I would have put paint and I put too much, and I what do you call it? I let it dry too much before I put it in the oven. So I think if I would have put less paint and then threw it in the oven earlier, it would have got more wrinkly. So I think for you guys, just put maybe 3 quick light layers and then throw it in the oven, or use like a heat gun, and then it should wrinkle up pretty good. But yeah, mine came out a little bit alright, but I'm not removing that stuff unless I'll redo it if I find some other valve covers, but I'm not removing that unless you do it with like a sandblast it, and I don't have a sandblaster, and I'm not gonna sit here and scrape it off. That's gonna take forever, and it's not a big deal. Like I said, this is not a show car, it's just a drift car. I just wanted to paint it red because I like red, and then just make it look good for the beginning. Eventually over time it's just gonna get all beat up and it's not gonna even matter anymore. But yeah, so that's that. As long as I have the other stuff. Oh, and then let me show you what we did with the rear end. I threw in the fuel cell back here. I cut the wheel well. Still gotta mount this guy down, but yeah, looks pretty good. Still gotta get to the put the seat back on. I put the dash back on. I'm gonna paint the brownish part right there. Maybe remove the doors and then build the cage in there. Also got the big Duck Club over fenders, the whole front and rear, so that should be going in soon once I get a call of that they're ready, because I ordered them and they're made to order. They don't have them in stock, so once you put in your order they start making them. And yeah, so I guess that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hopefully maybe when it's dry it'll look better, but it is what it is now, and whatever, not even mad. Alright, peace out, thanks for watching, lates.